If you love auto racing, you understand the importance of team. No driver stands a chance of crossing the finish line first without the collective effort of the team owner, manager, crew chief, pit crew, engineers, engine and tire specialists, sponsors. The list goes on. That same rule applies for brand purpose. Without a full team of stakeholders advocating on a brand's behalf, a purpose initiative is as likely to succeed as a race car with 4 blown tires. In fact, going it alone as an organization is a lot like raising the yellow flag during a race. You should proceed with caution. Getting a brand's purpose from the starting line to the head of the pack takes time, persistence, and patience. But the effort will quickly stall if it's viewed simply as a marketing challenge or a CSR initiative, and it will completely flame out if the buy-in for purpose is haphazard. For the rubber to hit the road, you have to take all stakeholders along for the ride and align their hearts and minds with the purpose. The C-suite, of course, is a great place to start, because if they're not completely bought into your purpose, it's headed for a tailspin. But beyond upper-level management, consider the full breadth of your stakeholder set and recognize that they can be a force multiplier. They include your employees, consumers, customers, agencies, suppliers, the board of directors, policymakers, community regulators, and of course, nonprofit partners. Collaborating with such a wide range of people who want to make a difference provides the horsepower needed to drive meaningful change. Afdel Aziz, founder of Conspiracy of Love, said it best in an interview with the ANA. Don't make yourself the white knight, the savior galloping in on a white horse. Instead, offer yourself up as a helper, saying, hey, here's what we're trying to do to solve this problem. Will you come on this journey with us? Just remember, your stakeholders are busy people. They must be made to feel like true partners in your purpose journey. Help them understand what their role is in helping you achieve your purpose by communicating with them often. Why? Studies show that overperforming organizations actively engage with their stakeholders, and the best do it by showing empathy for their points of view. In a recent episode of the Beyond Profit podcast, Sandy Skies, author of Purposeful Brands, had this to say about keeping all stakeholders, and especially employees, in the know.
Purpose is it's a promise. It's also a feeling. It's also an emotional connection that all of your stakeholders are going to have with you as a brand or a company. And communications is an integral part of explaining that in a way that people feel a sense of partnership with you and understand what their role is in helping you achieve your purpose. Because you're going to need your customers to behave differently, your suppliers to behave differently. You're going to need your employees to behave differently. I think one of the greatest challenges for purpose, sustainability, call it whatever you will, today is getting employees mission aligned. You know, we've all seen this before. For those of us who've been around as long as I have, if we remember the quality innovation, the Six Sigma, like pushing that down into organizations was massive. We're looking at that same sort of massive culture change because we're asking every employee to stop and think about what are the environmental or social dimensions of the decision you're making. Who's making this? How are they making it? What are they using to make it with? What happens to it after it's done? Who are we leaving out? Which communities of potential customers have we not included when we think about where this product is going to be available? Those are all environmental and social dimensions that we're going to ask companies to be looking at. Communications becomes the mechanism with which companies can bring along all of the stakeholders they need in order to meet their objectives.
A leading marketer once remarked that a shared sense of purpose is the most powerful way to tap into our shared humanity. It should serve as a reminder of the power your stakeholder community possesses, much like a race car headed for the checkered flag. And that's a team worth rallying around. For the Beyond Profit podcast, I'm Ken Beaulieu.